Hi all, good morning. Hope you all are doing good. I am Bhanupriya Markandelu. I got coached by Bhanu Pawan sir and Jansi ma'am, and I got mentored by Dayanand sir and Ratna ma'am. So today I am here to share my experience in which I have learned in the book called as Business of the 21st Century, written by Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, so in that first I have learned about how we are living. Okay, so in that they have given some example like we are climbing on ladder. So that ladder is on the wrong wall, but we are not realizing it. Still, we are at the bottom of the ladder only. So we have to stop and we have to think about so where we have to climb. Okay, so that one I have learned first. Then I have learned about 4 cash flow quadrants. One is the E, one is the S, and the third one is B, and the last one is the I. E means the employee quadrant. Here, most of us we are living in the employee quadrant only. So it means we are working for someone company, and we are independent. We are not independent. We are dependent on the company. Whatever the companies give instruction, I have to do the job and I have to get the salary. Okay, so under S is nothing but self-employed or the small business owners. Here they are having more freedom than the employee quadrant, but they fails here. So because they are not lacking in leadership skills, so the employee will blame us, the family will blame us, the customer will blame us, because we are not spending time to the family. If you are spending time, if you are spending time with the family, what will happen? So we won't earn money. And the next one is the business owners. Here, business owners, they will be having more than 500 employees. Okay, so this E and S, they will start migrating to the B quadrants. Okay, and the last one is the investor quadrant. Investor quadrant is nothing but they'll be investing in real estate, and they'll be having own home which they can give for rent, and it is nothing but mutual fund, fixed deposit, like that. It is the investor quadrant. So this is the first part of this book. Okay, and here left side consists of E and S quadrant, employee and the small business owners, and right side contains B and I quadrants. So 80% of the peoples are in the E and S quadrant only. If they want to jump to the right side quadrant, they have to make it happen. Okay, so on the next we will see about the second part, which contains 8 assets. Okay, and the first asset is real world business education. Okay, so education, you know very well, you know about education, which makes you successful living. Okay, how to live your life successfully. So that's what we have to get in the education. Okay, so here they have explained about 3 types of education. One is the scholastic education, another one is the professional education, and the third one is the financial education. Scholastic education is nothing but a basic education. So where we are learning to read, write, maths and all. And the professional education is here we are going to work for money. Okay, so professional education. So who are all getting professional education? If you'll see, medical assistants, plumbers, builders, electrician and automobile mechanics. It means what? If the medical assistants, if they are working only, they will be getting money. So in that professional, what is required, that only they will learn. So that is called as professional education. And the financial education is nothing but money will work for us. Okay, so and here comes the network marketing. So and here I have learnt about what are the skills of network marketing, which is nothing but attitude for success. So how we are developing our attitude to become success in the network marketing, and how we are preparing ourselves to get success, and how to overcome the fear, and how to overcome the lack of confidence, and how to get time management skills. These are all I have learned as the network marketing skills. And asset 2 is about profitable path of personal development. So here I have learned Donald Trump. Even the Donald Trump also failed in the real estate crash, and he learned that money and success will make us arrogant and stupid sometimes. So poverty sometimes it will teach us and it will make us student us again. Okay, and the fourth asset is about power of our own network. So here it is a story of Edison and Jeff Bezos. So Edison, all of you know Thomas Edison. He have not invented the bulb. He have just perfect. He have made it perfect and he have improved it. and his school teacher have said he have to just withdraw the school because he cannot success in his life. Like that, the school teacher said. Then also have become success. Okay, and about the Amazon MD, who is Jeff Bezos. And in this I have learned the power is not in the product, the power is in the network. So if we want to become rich, we have to build a strategy to become strong. Okay, and here I have learned about Robert Metcalfe theory. So who is the creator of Ethernet? He is telling V is equal to N square. V is nothing but the economic value and N is nothing but the number of networks. Say for example, if I am having a phone, so if I want to talk to someone, only I am having phone means it's not sufficient. No, I will tell my daddy. Daddy also purchase my phone so that we can talk together. So then daddy will tell to mommy. Then mommy will tell to my sister, and sister will tell to my brother. So that network will grow exponentially. So the economic value also will grow correspondingly. Okay. So these are all I have learned, and the next asset is nothing but sharing information. So what is the key role of success of network marketing is duplication. So how I got trained, I have to train my network team members also I have to train in the same manner. So here network marketer should have how to speaking capability. He has to connect with the people and he has to invite them to experience the product and he has to follow up with them. So asset 6 is about incomparable leadership skills. Someone will be having excellent product but they will be failing to compete in the market. Why? Because they are not having the leadership skills. And next is about asset 7. Here I have learned that wealth is not measured by the size of income. Wealth is measured in time. It means you have to build a business and you have to reinvest in your business. For example, real estate. And your assets will buy you luxuries. So this is what I have learned. And asset number 8 is about big dreams and the capacity to live them. So you might getting some dream killing words. Arey, you can't do that. From where you are getting these stupid ideas? So many people have failed in doing this. You know, even I also have failed in that. Like that, dream killing words you'll be getting. But you have to ignore that all and you have to start doing your good hard works. And my rich dad tells so many people are there. So one main people who dreams this, those who dream big and those who will achieve that and they will go to the dream and even bigger dreams they will be getting. So this is what I have learned in this book. Thank you.